What's up, everybody? We're back on another episode of Tell Me. Once again, if you followed yesterday, we went 6 for 9 on all of the games, calling all of the games. Ended up rolling with the Mavericks +3 as my play of the day, and they ended up winning outright. Um, Overall, pretty good day yesterday. Cavaliers didn't cover, but I did say they would win on the money line. They barely beat the Spurs. They beat them by 2. The Nets fell short to the Trailblazers. I had the Nets winning. Weird, they lost, but whatever. Magic ended up winning outright. Um, Kings are the new milk carton boys, man. The Kings can't figure them out, bro. They lose to like I don't know, bro. 30 ball is crazy at home. Uh, Mavericks Nuggets ended up covering 16 and a half, but I told you guys to take it down to 10 and a half just to play it safe. They ended up covering the 16 and a half and won by 17 exactly. Pretty crazy how they get those numbers so on point. Grizzlies, we took them plus the 4.5. They won without John Morant. Warriors money line. They were almost the milk carton boys today. Blew it to Toronto at home. Curry went 0 for 9 from 3. Terrible. Liver died by the 3, and he died by it last night. And then the last game of the night was the Lakers plus 5.5. We went with the Lakers plus 5.5. They ended up winning outright. LeBron dunked on Paul George last night. Ended up getting the win. So yeah, that's a quick recap of yesterday. Got a nice little 9-game slate today, 6-game slate today. I'm sorry. So let's just jump right into it. First game up, we got the Thunder versus the Wizards in Washington today. Thunder laying 11.5. Well, I'm not gonna go with the Wizards. The Wizards just got their doors blown off the last 2 games by 30 something to Cleveland. Now they go back home where they don't even play better at home. Washington, yeah, their ATS at home is 5-10. Their ATS on the road is 11-9. So they actually do play better on the road, and they got blown out the last 2 games on the road by 30 something. So now they come home today. Bounce back game for the Thunder. Thunder lost their last 2 on the road. They lost to Atlanta, then they went to Brooklyn and played Brooklyn. Lost to both of those teams, which they are better than both of those teams, and they lost to them on the road. So I think it's a bounce back game for the Thunder tonight. They didn't play yesterday. They were rested. They only had to travel from Brooklyn to Washington, and they had a day rest. So I think the Thunder should be well rested. Wizards are coming back home, so they should be ready to ball tonight. But I can't see the Wizards doing anything with the Thunder. Nobody there to guard SGA. Nobody there to guard Chet. Give me the Thunder money line. I guess I don't mind laying the 11.5, but you know how I feel about double digit spreads. So maybe you can tease the game down, maybe 8.5, and run with that. But definitely Thunder money line for the win tonight. Next game up, got the Celtics versus the Pacers in Indiana again on a back-to-back. They didn't play last night, but they played 2 nights ago in Indiana. So neither team had to travel. They both been sitting comfortably in Indiana. Here's the thing. That game was close last game. It was actually they ended up losing by 17, but it was a 1-point game. So Pacers ended up coming back, and then the Celtics ended up pulling away in the fourth quarter. But today we have Jason Tatum and Porzingis are both game time decision. So, um, yeah, they're both game time decision for the Celtics. This will be the fourth time that they're meeting up this season. First game was in Boston. Boston won. Second game was in Indiana. Indiana won. Game 3 was just in Indiana, and Boston won. Game 4 is in Indiana. Game 5 will be in Boston. Um, Once again, man, I know you guys can call me biased, but I think they're going to take this series 3-2. The Celtics. I think the Pacers win it tonight at home, and then Game 5 will be in Boston, and Boston will take that one. Closing the series at 3-2 is what I'm predicting. Especially if Tatum and Porzingis sit tonight, even if just Tatum sits or just Porzingis sits, they both make such a difference for that team. And I'm going to go with the Pacers and the points in the pocket. Uh, so yeah, Pacers plus a 3.5 tonight. If they're all sitting, even if everyone is playing, I still probably go with the Pacers plus 3.5 because they could totally pull the game off. You know, we saw that they were in that game, they held into that game. So and Halliburton got off to a slow start that game. So I think that they can definitely come out tonight and give the Celtics a better run. So give me the Pacers plus 3.5. Next game up, we got the Bulls versus the Hornets in Charlotte. No injuries for Charlotte. We just saw this matchup a couple of days ago in Chicago. And let's see. And the Bulls won by 13 in Chicago. Laying 6.5 in Charlotte. I don't mind it at all. I'm not betting on the Hornets. Bulls money line for sure. I guess I don't really mind laying the 6.5. Maybe the Hornets could cover 6.5. They lost by 13 in Chicago. Maybe they can lose by half of that in Charlotte. So I don't really mind this Hornets with 6.5, but I'm not going to bet the Hornets. So Bulls money line for me. Next game up, got the Rockets versus the Heat in Miami. You already know, I'm not fading my Heat at home. Everybody's playing for the Heat tonight except for Jimmy. Rockets still no Dillon Brooks, no Tari Eason still for the Rockets. Rockets won their last game at home. They won it outright. Now they got to come see Miami in Miami. Give me the Heat money line. Next game up, the Jazz versus the Bucks in Milwaukee. Now let me tell you something. The Bucks could be the milk carton boys. They could be. Didn't cover against San Antonio. Let's just take a look. Didn't cover against San Antonio, right? Then before that, they lose to the Rockets by 2. Or they just lost to the Rockets by 4. I'm sorry. Before that, couldn't even cover against San Antonio. Bucks have not looked good. They have not been. They lost back-to-back to the Pacers. They barely won to the Spurs, and they lost to the Rockets. Now they got to come back home. They got to play against the Jazz, who is the worst ATS team in the league on the road. Well, not really, actually. Utah on the road is 9-12. 9-12 ATS on the road. Here's the thing. Tonight we have no Damian Lillard, no Cameron Payne. Wouldn't even be surprised if the Jazz won this game, dude. The Bucks just don't have anything other than Giannis and Dame. And no Dame tonight. I think Giannis goes for 40 plus tonight, to be honest. Who else is going to score for them? I think Giannis is going to drop at least 40 points tonight. Maybe you guys want to play around with that on a player prop ticket. But I think Giannis goes for 40 tonight. He's going to have to go crazy. He might even drop 50 if they're going to have to. If they're going to win, he's going to have to drop 50 tonight. But I guess I'll go with the Bucks money line. But I don't really mind the Jazz plus the 9.5 in this situation, just because no Damian Lillard, no Cameron Payne. I just don't know. And the Bucks haven't been playing very well lately. I can even see a spot where the Jazz can actually win this game. I'm not going to bet the Jazz because I don't like to bet the Jazz on the road. But I guess I'll go with the Bucks money line and maybe the Jazz plus the 9.5. I don't mind it. And the last game up, we've got the Suns versus the Clippers in LA. Both of these teams on a back-to-back, except the Clippers didn't have to go anywhere. They're staying home right where they're comfortable. Suns got to travel from Phoenix to LA. Suns lost last night to Memphis without John Morant. KD, Booker, Beal all played, and they still couldn't get it done. Suns could be the milk carton boys too. They got this big 3 that I haven't ever believed in since they got him. Everyone before the season was like, oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. I'm like, they're going to do nothing. And they barely win basketball games. They don't beat good teams. They don't really have a bench. So I think it's a bounce back game for the Clippers tonight, if you ask me. Clippers at home. They had a tough game against the Lakers last night. And I got the Clippers money line tonight. I don't even mind the points. Maybe Clippers beat the crap out of the Suns tonight. I just don't think the Suns have enough. They haven't been playing well lately. So, yeah, I'll go with the Clippers tonight at home. And that's pretty much it. That's what I got for you guys today. Quick, short, and easy. 6-game slate on a Monday. It's Money Making Monday with Matt. And, yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to follow on X, because any updates I will be posting on there. Also, my play of the day will be posted on there as well. So, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and tell me, don't fail me. Let's win some money tonight. I'm out.